Hello, hello, and welcome. So, we're coming on a little early today because I have a doctor's appointment. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me live or on the replay. Today, we're going to be talking about love and light and what that means and what it means to embody it, to bring it in. We're going to do some tapping with a little process that I created a while ago, and then we're going to send some love and light out into the world. So I'm going to ask you to start by closing your eyes and just start taking some deep, nourishing breaths, getting centered and grounded and arriving. And bring your attention to your heart. As much as you're able, getting out of your head and into your heart. And with your attention here in your heart space, I want you to think about someone you really, really love, human or animal, currently on the planet or not. But that's someone special that when you think about them, really brings you into that space of love and joy and gratitude. And really let yourself feel that love, feel that precious love and gratitude. And if this feeling of love that you've brought up by thinking of someone special that you love has a color to you, tune into that color. For me, love is pink today, so it varies. And imagine that color starting at your heart and then letting it start spreading all throughout your body to every single cell in your body. Spreading love and light, joy and gratitude all throughout your body to every single cell in your body, nurturing your body, nourishing your body with the chemicals of love. And let's take one more deep, nourishing breath together. And opening your eyes. So that last thing I said about nourishing your cells, your body with the chemicals of love, there really is proof that when you think negative thoughts, that you're basically bathing your body in that negativity. And when you're thinking positive, uplifting, loving, supportive thoughts, you're bathing your body in those chemicals. So we are biochemical. We are, energy. We are not just bodies with thoughts. It's all interconnected. So think about that the next time you notice that you're getting into a negative space, that you're, ruminating on something that somebody did to you that upsets you or whatever, and start thinking about, wait a minute, this is actually affecting my health. This is affecting my body. So taking the time to do what you can to switch that around, to come back into a place of positivity as often as you can, as whenever you need it, really is important for your health and for your life. So today we're talking about love and light, and I want to share some things that I shared in my newsletter that comes out on Mondays. So if you don't get my newsletter, you can go to yourtappingjourney.com and sign up for it if you'd like to get it. Comes out on Mondays, called Monday Musings, and then Thursday mornings as a reminder to join me, especially when I'm earlier than usual, like today. Okay, so some things I want to share from my newsletter. Love and light are profound concepts used by different philosophies all throughout time. While often used interchangeably, love and light, not life, each offer unique and transformative energies. Love embodies compassion, kindness, and empathy, creating deep connection with others. And I would say connection with yourself too. So when you take the time to tune into love, the vibration of love, the feeling of love, again, you're bringing it into your body. You are living it, and your body is feeling it, accepting it, being nurtured by it. Light represents knowledge, truth, and enlightenment. Enlightenment, guiding us toward greater understanding and personal growth. When we embrace both love and light, we align ourselves with a powerful source of positivity and wisdom. Um, One more thing about that. By try that again. By embodying love and light, you open yourself to immense joy, peace, and personal growth. So, the more you bring love and light into your life, into your body, it takes mindfulness, right? Most of the time, we live in what I call the distracted zone. And the distracted zone is when we're busy with these things and we're staring at screens and we're, doing all the things, getting into the human minutia of worrying about bills, et cetera, et cetera. But when you let go of all that and you tune in to higher vibration energy, whatever you call that, love, light, divine, whatever you call the divine, God, universe, source, creator, whatever you call that, when you take the time to mindfully tune into that, you bring yourself into a higher vibration place. And literally, your cells are vibrating in a higher place. Everything about you is in a higher place, and you're not stuck in the victimhood that we so often get into and the humanness that we live in. We are humans. Things do happen. People do cut you off in traffic or whatever it is. Of course, we get into those things. What I'm saying is that we don't have to stay stuck there. And one of my favorite sayings is, where's the gift in this? So, whenever something icky happens in your life, and of course it will, if you're able to afterwards, because rarely can you do it when you're in the midst of it, but afterwards, if you can look at, okay, so where was the gift in this? And when I did this talk for Insight Timer on Tuesday, mentioned the fact that I want to bring back Michael Beckwith's 4 stages of spiritual growth. So I'm going to do that one sometime probably in September. But anyway, it's just the idea that when you get stuck in living in victimhood, that life is happening to you, all these horrible things are happening to you, you get stuck in the lowest vibration energy you possibly can. And as you go up that scale, of understanding that it's not to you, that it's actually by you, through you, and wait a minute, I'm skipping one. For you. Okay, so we go from life is happening to you, life is happening by you, meaning that you have the right, you have the ability to manifest and change things. Life is happening for you. Everything is actually happening for you. Even the icky, awful stuff that you would say, no way would I have chosen this. You're right. From a human level, you definitely would not have chosen it. From a soul level, things are much different. We choose things that we go through for our growth. We choose things to become stronger and more powerful. Lots of times, think about it. When you have gone through the hardest things in your life, they have often led to the biggest growth, the biggest changes. So obviously, from a human level, you wouldn't have chosen cancer, or one of the biggest things that happened in my life was my dad died when I was 27. He was 57. I was 27. At the time, it was the most awful thing that had ever happened to me. And I was stuck in, why did this happen? Why did God let my dad die so young? Blah, 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 for a long time. And then later, I was able to see the gifts in it. Not during it, certainly not during it. I went through years of grief, but it was the most life-changing thing that I had gone through at that point in my life. So you go from the to you, by you, for you, and then through you. So that's what we're talking about today. The more you tune into love and light, the more you tune into your understanding of divinity, the more you live in that place. And it does take mindfulness, it does take practice. It's like yoga is a practice, mindfulness is a practice. Living in a higher vibration place is a practice. And no, you are not going to stay there all the time. You're definitely going to get knocked back into human stuff. Of course you are. We live here. So, didn't mean to get on a little soapbox there, but just wanted to share that mindfully choosing to set your intention for the day, to think about how you want to be, how you want to serve in the world, how you want to show up, what energy you want to radiate from your heart, mindfully choosing that. And as soon as you notice yourself being rude to somebody in the store or whatever it is, go, wait a minute. This isn't who I want to be. Back up. This is coming from that trauma response or whatever you want to call it. This is who I used to be. This is not where I want to live today. And you do it over and over and over and over, like brushing your teeth and taking a shower. It's spiritual hygiene that we got to keep doing it over and over. So let me see if there's anything else I want to share before we start doing some tapping. Yes, surround yourself with positive influences and environments. Obviously, this is so important. You can I'm not going to go into that. You get to make choices about where you go, what you do, what your choices are. So, love provides warmth and unity, while light illuminates our path, helping us navigate life's challenges and discover our purpose. Together, they create a harmonious balance that supports a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. To cultivate love and light in your life, play with mindfulness, what I was already saying, through meditation, journaling, EFT tapping, time in nature, quiet reflection, yoga, whatever it may be that feeds your soul and feeds your body and brings you into that higher vibration place, coming from a place of love and light. So I don't want to get into anybody's religious views here, but I will say I was watching a young Baptist minister on YouTube today talking about the difference in Christian love and Christian nationalism, and how true Christian love, Christ-like consciousness, is about, you know, being love as much as you can be in our human way of being. So think about that. Just think about who you want to be and how you want to focus, how you want to share in the world. Okay, we are going to shift into doing some tapping. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to think about something in your life that is bothering you, that is a problem, that is an issue, and that may cause anger, frustration, disappointment, overwhelm, frustration. I think I already said that one. Think about something that is an issue for you right now in your life, and then think about the main emotion with that. And if you'd like, you're welcome to put that in the chat, what that emotion is. I don't want the stories right now. We're not going into the stories. I'm interested in the emotions. So, frustration, anger, disappointment, sadness, overwhelm, whatever it may be. So think about that, get in touch with that. And we are going to use a process that is breathe, tap, breathe, tap, breathe. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tune into that emotion, that whatever's going on, put our hands over our heart, take 3 deep breaths, then do 3 silent rounds of tapping. And I will show you the points in a minute. Do 3 more deep breaths, 3 more silent rounds of tapping, and then 3 more deep breaths. So, breathe, tap, breathe, tap, breathe. And then we will tune back into how we're feeling about that. So once you get that emotion, that is the main emotion you're feeling, give it a number, 0 to 10, how big it is for you. 10 being huge, 0 being gone. So I'm going to give you a second, tune into whatever it is. Give it that number, 0 to 10. And you know what? I'm not going to go through the points to begin with. I'll just show them to you as we do our tapping. All right, so I'm going to ask you to put your hands over your heart, tuning into this emotion, and just start taking 3 deep, nourishing breaths. And tapping on the eyebrow point, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head, back to the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head. I think that's just two. Back to the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head. Bringing your hands back to your heart, 3 more deep breaths. Just to speed things up a little bit, we're just going to do 1 round of tapping this time. So back to the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head, and 3 deep breaths. And just notice what you notice. Have you released some of that frustration, anger, disappointment, overwhelm, confusion, whatever it was? Do you feel a little different, a little calmer? So now we're going to kind of shift. Now, if you're watching the replay and you want to pause this and do some more tapping on whatever you're feeling to get it down even lower, go for it. For today, what we're going to do now is we're going to shift into bringing in what we want to bring in. And that is we want to do the embodiment of love and light, of higher vibration energy, of what were the words here? Bringing in immense joy and peace and personal growth. So when we do this, we're going to do the whole thing one more time, but we're going to be doing it to bring the positives in. That's one of the joys of tapping. You can use it to release what you want to release or what you want to bring in. So put your hands over your heart, and as you're breathing in, breathe in love and light. Breathing in immense joy. Bringing in peace. And tapping in love. Tapping in light. tapping in joy, tapping in peace, tapping into your purpose, tapping into growth. Let's make that clearer. Tapping into spiritual growth. Tapping into divine love. Tapping into tranquility. Tapping into harmony. Tapping into high vibration energy. So I'm going to be quiet and let you choose what you're tapping in. And this time as you're tapping, tune into that color of love, if love has a color to you, and imagine you're literally tapping that into the cells of your body, nurturing and nourishing your body. Filling up your senses, the synapses of your brain, your whole way of being with love and light. And 3 more deep breaths, anchoring in that love, light, high vibration energy. And from this place of anchoring in love and light, high vibration energy, peace and joy, harmony, love, hope, and gratitude, I want you to now imagine that you're literally radiating this out from your heart all the way around you, 360 degrees, sending it out to first your family, your loved ones, including your friends, colleagues, people you serve through work or volunteering or whatever it may be. Spreading this love and light out into your community, to your country, out into the world, letting yourself be a source of love and light and high vibration energy. As you bring it into you, you send it out. And as you send out this beautiful high vibration love, light, and energy, whatever color it is, mine's pink today, but imagine that you're just filling the world with this beautiful high vibration love and light. It comes back to you multiplied, magnified, and it becomes an infinity loop of sharing love, giving love, receiving love, making a difference in the world for yourself. And the more you raise your own vibration, the more you send it out to the world. And let's just keep doing that for a few more seconds before we close. So keeping this energy with you throughout your day, I hope you'll be able to continue to be a source of love and light in your world. Thank you so much for joining me. Next week, we will be back at our usual time, a half hour later, and we will be playing with body love and acceptance. So we did a little bit of that today. We'll be doing more of that next week. Blessings to you all. Namaste. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.